the Cock 45. Do you need a pistol this long to do what you need it to do? Big old Glock 34. Wow, that's a long pistol. Works pretty well. The question though, do you need a pistol this long? Is your pistol too long? They come in all sizes these days, don't they? There are a lot of really popular pistols out there, and we're not really going to talk about revolvers, I guess, much today. The concept still applies. But when you have a really popular brand, and I happen to have the various lengths in Glock, I don't happen to have as much variety in like a SIG or an M&P right now, or I might be using those. But it applies to any brand pistol where we have choices in barrel length, slide length, and you might be in the process right now trying to decide which is best for you. Do you need this long barrel? Is a standard duty size plenty long? Glock 17, yeah, what are they, about 4.5, 4.75, I forget the exact lengths on them. Glock 19 length, you know, compact size, or a subcompact Glock 26 length, or maybe some little bitty. That's not a Glock, it's a little M&P, Smith & Wesson, but some little bitty barrel length is more appropriate for you. So talk a little bit about that and then make you get out of here. Yeah, I want to thank Bud's Gun Shop and Range for the support. It's one reason we have so many to show you, right, on a regular basis. Also, Silencer Central, wonderful company, great people, and they do one thing really well, and a great supporter of the channel. Appreciate them. And the Sonoran Desert Institute, you could learn a whole lot about firearms. I mean, a great deal. You could even get on the road to becoming a gunsmith if you want to, so check them out. So I shot the Glock 34 to lead off there, and it is a good shooter. It is used in competition. I don't know if it's as popular as it used to be. There's so many wonderful choices out there now, but it has been a popular choice, you know, on the USPSA circuit, different classes and various kinds of competition, because it's it's not the absolute longest barrel. I guess the 17L is a little bit longer, but it's a nice old long barrel with long sight radius, and so you can get a little bit more precision sighting, you know, if you're shooting longer or trying to put one right where you need to do it, competition or whatever. So, you know, that's always an advantage, having a longer sight radius, okay, more so than barrel, right? For those who don't know, you could have, if somehow the barrel just ended right here and the muzzle was back here, but the front sight was out there, essentially it'd be the same. It's literally, here I get into physics, didn't mean to do that, but it's literally the sight radius that helps you the most. There's a limit, of course, if you have a 1/4-inch barrel, right? But that's a competition gun. It's thought of as competition primarily, although there have been, I think, police departments that carry this gun, and in 40, which is what the Glock 45, you know, so it's not that much bigger, if any, than a big old 5-inch 1911. You know, really, we've done those comparisons in videos, but that's kind of the longest practical length on a Glock, for example, and probably a lot of other brands. Then you got a duty gun. You know, is this your preference? If you want a, I don't know, for home defense, even for carry, whatever, you know, standard, just duty size gun, the old classic, say Glock, you know, 17 length firearm, and I have all the mags loaded in these and no chambers loaded. So this is one that has a nice sight radius. You should be able to, you know, pick out about anything you want to hit. Boom, even the gong. I'm not hearing it. I'm just not. I don't know if I'm hearing it or not, or you're hearing it and I'm not hearing it, but I mean, I could get zeroed in, hit the gong almost every time probably with this thing. So you get that nice sight radius even with the duty size firearm, don't you? Now, the question that you might face, though, more than anything is, do I need one? This certainly probably not that long. Do I need a full-size duty gun because I haven't shot a lot in order to hit anything? Well, the compact comes into play for a lot of people where you've still got ample capacity, 15+1, and a nice, what is it, 3-point-some-inch barrel. The Glock 19 compact is just a really nice size. You still get plenty of sight picture. Oh, I heard that one. I think I've been shooting over it. You can pretty much hit whatever you need to hit with that length, okay? And that is kind of a standard compact. So many firearms made in that size. You know, there's my hand. I have a large hand, of course, but it's a compact size, very handy, shorter grip, shorter than these others, and an ideal size for a lot of people. But it could be you want something even shorter. The Glock 26 as an example. Very, very small, subcompact. Can hide that in my hand. 10-round mag, same caliber, of course. And it's very shootable. It really is. You can hit about anything you're going to need to hit with it, including the gong, or just whatever, in that length of barrel. So part of the reason I'm doing this, mainly have fun, right, and get my Glocks out, get them all dirty if she used to shoot them. But kind of to remind you, you don't have to have a really long sight radius in order to have an effective firearm for self-defense, home defense, a carry pistol, whatever. This little subcompact is one of the most popular. Let me load this mag one. Let's see, do I have one loaded by any chance? Because I can shoot any mag in it, but I don't have another one loaded. Again, I want to shoot it one more time. If you lack confidence in these little smaller firearms, don't. Once you get some experience, if you have experience, you already know this probably, but they are extremely shootable. The short barrel and even the short sight radius is not that big a problem, okay? It really is not for a defensive pistol. Now, if you're going to a USPSA match tomorrow for the first time, you've never shot a gun before, probably not going to happen. You might want to take this instead. But this is just a really nice pistol, and there's others just like it in that size range. How'd I get a splinter out here? From the polymer, maybe? Cowboy, you need a bull. Yeah. Just, and like the Cowboy, for example, I don't know what that is, 25 yards or something like that. You're not even going to be shooting that far. And that's a short barrel. That's a short barrel. So that might be all you need. And you might have noticed too that I pulled it out of a Alabama holster. Is that a nice? I love their pancake holster. I use their pocket holsters mostly, I guess. Yeah, it's on the table, but appreciate their support. So, barrel length. Is your barrel too long? Is your pistol too long? I guess more appropriately, are you thinking you need a longer pistol than you really do? Okay, and it could be the same thing with a revolver, but don't underestimate these little handguns. They're very shootable, and don't get yourself a pistol that is way longer than you need, because you might end up with a holster that's way longer than you want and a package that's way bigger than you need. Okay, so glad you came out today to explore this idea just briefly with me and give me an excuse to shoot these fine pistols. Life is good.
Oh yeah, that's better. This is a great gun for defense. Oh hey, didn't see you guys there. While I've got you here, I want to remind you of our friends over at Talon Grips and Ballistol. Talon Grips makes grips, can you believe it, for all different types of firearms. You can get rough texture or more of a rubberized texture. It just sticks right on there. You know, really affordable, really cool option to improve the grip for your handguns or rifles. So please check them out at talongungrips.com. You'll be glad you did. And also Ballistol. Dad has been using Ballistol for many years. It's a cleaner and a lubricant, and it's non-toxic. It works really great, and we're happy to have them on board since it's been a part of our shooting endeavor for a very long time. So go to ballistall.com, talongungrips.com, and also while you're out there, I'm juggling all these things here. Also, while you're on the internet, please do check out our other social media like Hickok45 on Facebook. There's also Hickok45 on Twitter, The Real Hickok45 on Instagram. There's a John_Hickok45 on Instagram where I do some things. There's Hickok45.com. You can find us also on Gunstreamer. So check out all that stuff and then watch more videos.